All right. Let's check out the updates of Universim December the 6th, 2017. Supposedly, we've got new additions to medieval buildings, some optimizations, and the first version of the road implementation has been added to the game. So we're going to check those things out and see how far Universim has come from a month ago. All right, let's do it, guys. Thank you all once again for dedicating your time and effort towards improving the Universum throughout its development. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Now, in this game, you want to find the optimal place to live. You don't really want your water to be too far away from your people. There's some rocks. Here's some water. Two big bodies of water right here. I like this. So, yes. We'll skip the tutorial. I'm aware. We definitely want waterworks. We want to research that as well. Primitive tools, clothing. Alright, let's leave that for now. What is this? Building a stone hut way out there. So, I like that we got some desert. It's just going to allow us to grow some plants we normally can't grow. And we're definitely going to have to get some water going here. As soon as waterworks is done, we can... Oh, it's done. Nice. So let's get a well put in just here, and then we're going to add a few of these. Actually, we're gonna need two at each water source. We'll be able to advance these in time. The next thing we'll need is and one more. Oh, don't worry, water's coming soon. Kind of like getting in at an angle. Yeah, production, productivity. Yeah. I know there's nobody working there. We don't need anybody to save our game progress until we got something worth saving. Alright, so let's see. Let's get a storage area researched. Let's get fishing research, farming research, then cooking research in that order. Alright, hard at work. It's a lot better than hardly working. Look at that road. This road system. It's hot. I like it. I will be doing a little bit of messing this up. Neat and clean, neat and clean. Right now, that's not very clean. I mean, we got a semi-straight line going here. What appears like a straight line going here. But this loop, nah, I don't like that. We're gonna fix this. Alright, what we got going? What we got going? Any new tech? We do. We have an engineer's hut. Any other new tech? It looks like not at the moment, but we're getting there. With little nuggets. Alright, back to the strategy. We got a water source here, a water source here, small water source, but another one here. So we're gonna try to wrap this city this way. Nice. Let's get that well water capacity. Some nice weather out. I like this. So 7 strength, stamina, okay, health, thirst, food. I like this a lot. It's a lot better than it used to be. Got a bunch of dumb nuggets. It'll get better. As soon as we get building on this, we'll be alright. Here we go. Nice. Don't want any complaints about water. First water pump done. Nice. See, they flipped this. This used to be the other way around, but I like it. We're not using a lot of water yet, but from what I can tell in updates, it looks like a lot more buildings will use a lot more water. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Nice, another hut. That's what I say. I say we come prioritize that building. This one can get finished later. You guys need to build a home so we can make more of you. Looky, looky, looky. How we doing with the water well? They no longer hurting on water. That'll push us to 10. That'll push us to like 20, I believe. I believe it's 10, might be 15. So that's how high the well capacity can get. And right now we're at 5. It's pretty good. And we're going to jump to 6 as soon as the research done. Let's get that power output going. It's important. Water is going to become a serious thing as we develop, so it's important to get it out of the way now. The water pumps seem to produce a lot more water, and it's probably because they upped how much water every building needs. So they're pumping 80 each. Might not need these water pumps for quite a while. How this house coming along? We're getting some wood. And we are constructing. That's what I like to see. Go along there. It's raining. Look at those clouds over the planet. Let's just take a minute to observe the beauty of this. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. We can see the weather. We can go anywhere. That sunrise over the horizon. Like, they've taken their time to make this quite a beautiful game for a sim game. I know people can say that about a lot of games, but the amount of control you have while at the same time not being too much of a micromanaged game, it's pretty beautiful. It gives you a lot of time to sit back and just observe the beauty behind it. God powers. Let's talk about that. So, you can summon your Wrath, which consists of the trickle effect, which I guess is like heavy rains, windstorms, tornadoes, all that stuff's expensive. Then you got telekinesis, where you can pick these guys up and move them if they're not doing whatever you need them to do. You can make certain ones fall in love with other ones. When I say certain, I mean you could literally make any fall in love with any other one. Usually don't want to tear them apart because it'll ruin and they might be spiteful and think you're an evil person as a god. But, you know, if people ain't falling in love fast enough, you can jumpstart it. Kickstart is the ability that allows you to make them move faster so they get more done in a shorter amount of time. Once I start getting a lot of nuggets, productivity starts to become a thing that slows down your civilization. So I usually try to give them some boosts when I see people lollygagging. The ability to heal them if you don't have a doctor yet is quite useful. Even when you have a doctor, they usually can't have too many people in the doctor's office starting out at once without upgrades, so that's something that's kind of helpful. Still don't have any creation abilities yet, but in time. The one thing that worries me is because these are time-based, I don't want to see anything like microtransactions ever pop up in a game like this. Because it's time-based, I can easily see microtransactions say, hey, you want to speed up the time for X amount of dollars. That would hurt this game. That would hurt everything that is great about this game. Oh yeah, we definitely want that pump output. Alright. Let's go get some farms rolling. So. I want to build 2. Probably should have went with the twins just so I could have more people faster, but hey, it'll happen. So 246 output on the water. We got another pump that'll be done soon. Then we can start get fishing. Hopefully we can get all this before it gets crazy cold, because it looks like that's about to happen probably in the next 10 minutes, if not sooner. Maybe 5. I don't even think it's gonna last 10 minutes. Yes, make them nuggets. That's what I like to see. There's a whole lot going on over there in that hut. Oh, look at that. 9 months of pumping, and there we go. We got another one. Now we're in winter. It wasn't even 5 minutes. See that? So quick, especially when you're running on max timer to speed things up. Yeah, once I get past the first year, because, you know, not a lot happens. You don't really have a lot of people. I keep it rolling fast. Usually somewhere in year 2, close to year 3, I'll slow it down a notch. By the time we hit year 4, year 5, I'll slow it down a notch again. Okay, so we got a stone hut. Chance to show you the powers. Healing not only works see that? You can heal buildings. It's awesome. And they're humping during the winter to make another nugget. I love it. And now we got 3 little ones, soon to grow up. Population increase. We're missing 5 stone, 2 stone, 5 wood. Alright, cooking is researched. Let's research this. Let's get healing, and then let's get refined materials. Hopefully, if this stays on here long enough for me to grab it, I can grab that divine punishment, because that's going to give us a huge population boost. increasing the chance of twins. I don't believe it tells us how much, but oh no, it does. 50%. 50% increase. So pretty much every other kid that'll be born will be 2 kids born instead of 1. But hopefully we can have schools by the time that happens, because we will need them. It's gonna be important, but I really want to get these waters finished before spring and get those farms done as soon as possible too. We got a lot going on. If we can get the fishing pier, the eatery done, I can shoot for the farms by this time next season, before spring of 2 springs from now. You never know, anything could happen. Holds 10,000 water. Fills up pretty quick. Probably because we got a ridiculous amount of pump water coming out of here. And it's about to be even more. Look at that. Increase the pump output by another 2. So that's what? 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Should give us more than enough for a while. I think they just started the medieval updates from what I've read, so I don't think there's no way we'll have 30,000 water used up by then, by the time we reach where we can't get any further. But could be surprised. I said I was gonna get the twins. I should have got the twins, but if we get that fishing, if we can get that fishing done in 10 minutes and get that pier built, we won't have to worry about food, which is going to become an issue. Are they building the farms? Did they finish the fishing pier? They did not. Alright. Got some recreation. It looks like they decided to start on this farm. It's good things, because I can get some people there. Looks like they're starting on the engineer's hut too, which allow me to save my god powers for stuff that we actually need. Like rain, which might help the plants grow faster. And they're making more nuggets. That's what I like to see. Population increase. I know. If you're watching this, you're probably like, why didn't you get the twins? It takes a minute to gut that fish. That's something I've learned throughout the trials and errors of the 2-3 months I've had this game for testing. And food can become an issue if you don't deal with it early. Nuggets, it's not really that bad, but food can become an issue. I'm definitely going to need another water well. It is summertime. They're making more nuggets. See, the pace, it's not really going that bad. It's doing pretty good. I'm willing to bet they're probably gonna build some more huts somewhere along here. Yep, stone hut. Let's prioritize that. They're building a shrine to me. Feel like the farm is important, but there's no way we can grow crops by next season, and I feel like the stone hut's a little bit more important than that. How's that hut coming along? We got the stone, we're just missing the wood. We're at an 11 population. We're moving along. We're moving along, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring it down to 1 notch. Personally, I don't think there's really much difference to be seen in terms of how fast or slow your people are moving along. Because I don't know about you, but if you just saw me take that notch down one, it's not really noticeable. It's a cemetery. We don't need one of those yet. Nice. That's going to give us a lot more people. Ooh, I don't know. Power naps. The lunch break. Can't go wrong with water. I know we have a lot, but just think about it. The well refill rate increases by 15%. Right now, everybody's drinking out of one well. Alright, let's assign. It says you can assign a dumb nugget. Can do attitude. Until we get a school built. We're at 30 water usage. Each hut adds a bit. Yeah, it looked like it might be fall again already. We kind of zoned out getting these nuggets ready. But they're making some nuggets. That's what I like to see. Colonization, expansion. This little button, this is how you upgrade when you reach the next era. There's like I believe pre-medieval, and now a few medieval buildings. So the pre-medieval stuff should all be done and be upgradable. We're gonna rename this. South Lake. Let's go Westlake. And when we get here, we'll name that one something like Southeast. We could have called that Southwest because I'm sure there's going to be another lake. No, that's north. So yeah, that's fine. Oh no! I'm curious, what is this that they built? I don't know. They're just building some stuff. I guess they're just claiming territory as their own, you know. Alright, let's assign a farmer. You're young, so you should be able to handle this just fine. When that farm's done, refine materials. Alright, let's... Heavy lifting, ancient burial, education. So we're gonna go education. Then we're gonna add that. Add some heavy lifting, and then the gravesite. Because I don't think anybody's gonna be dead by the time that happens. I mean, they live to be about 40 years old. We got people that are 24, so they got some time left in them. Look at her, hard at work. That's what I like to see. Got us an engineer. Oh, look, a prayer enclave. They're building a temple for me. What's this? Oh, the second well. Okay. Very easy to get lost on what you're building. It happens. As soon as they're done with that well. Okay, they're done with it. I want to prioritize the fishing pier because I feel like that needs to be completed. We do have the stone refinery and the wood refinery. Those are things. Ooh, look at that. Right inside of a storm cloud. It's just outside the town. That's the wood refinery. And the stone refinery. I will definitely want another this north. So we can have food in that one and materials in another, but whenever they get finished, they get finished. They're hard at work getting this other farm completed. I like it. And complete. Let's assign another nugget. You're young. Get you growing some crops. Now, here comes the fun part. Building a school. That really needs to get going because we're running out of food. Ziha? Who are you? I see you. You are officially healed. When they add hunting to the game, I think that's gonna change the construction path of things greatly. Do you want a smart nugget for this? I don't know. I'm just gonna put Chuho in that position. Didn't expect them to build a hospital first. At some point, I think there will reach a point where we need to expand the farms. But from what I've seen so far, like you get the farms, then you'll get upgrades that allow you to add an extra person to the farms, allowing you to yield crops faster or more crops at one time. I haven't really dabbled with it too much, but I'm willing to bet it's one of those two things. And I know for sure you get the extra person. So I mean that's a thing all on its own. We got our farms built. We're researching. I guess power naps would be a nice thing to have. But what, we got the forecast tower on the way. We got some water well refill coming along. I think 2 wells will do us some good for quite a while. I don't think there's going to be any need for improving it for a while. $336 water. Yeah, we don't want to boil our water or freeze it. Those pumps could break. What's this, the eatery? Yes, we need that to be done so we can save on some of this food we got. And we need... Yeah, winter's here. Please finish the eatery before we get covered in snow. Nice. Let's assign a nugget. She's old. She deserves to work at the eatery. She probably knows a few things about cooking. We're not going to be able to use this fishing pond until like sometime in the spring. But having one, boy, does it make a difference. Let's get the power naps. Who is also not doing anything? We got a lot of laborers. Jiha, I think you should do fishing. Warehouse. Nice. What's this? We've got bunkers on lock. That's pretty nice to have. Question is, where do we put it? Let's... put one there. Let's put one here. And let's put this forecast station somewhere along here. Would make sense. Or actually, let's put it up in town. Oh yes. Nice. We got another stone hut. They got their own little tribal symbols outside their huts. It's pretty cool. I guess at this point we really could use a nugget. Let's see, 25. You're a laborer. Who's really old? Chambu's 29 and Jiha's 29. Elu's 31. No. Yeah, you're not gonna be... We'll call it Rise. We'll save some progress. And... I will see you in the next episode.